It's the fallen hero and his partner who he's dragged down with him. The Usos are here to settle any remaining debts.
And at a combined weight of 493 pounds, the team of Jimmy and main event, Jay, the Usos.
The Usos look focused, seeking revenge for everything that's transpired the last couple of months.
The archetype crossed the line. Taking his title wasn't enough. Tonight, the Usos are really going to make him and his minion pay.
What can we expect here, guys? Chaos? Turmoil? Bloodshed?
All of the above and more, Michael. These four can't stand each other, and now they have no option but to fight to a finish.
All I know is this match will change these four men forever. You can guarantee that.
Boom! Kick and uppercut. Fists are flying in this brutal steel cage match as these four men settle their differences once and for all.
Devastating cranial impact with that move. I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage. Big right hook. Bottom rope moonsault.
Directly into the gut.
Caught the leg. Into a dragon screw. Game changer. Suplex.
Oh, that'll send a shock down your spine.
Got them off their feet here. Driving face first. Being placed in the corner here. And that was an efficient form of offense for that move. Ooh. Punch right to the face. Oh, Flores with good timing on the reversal.
Oh, instead, dropped with a DDT.
Boom. Nice calf kick. Great elevation. Oh, he fights Jay back. Going to try and scale the steel cage wall.
Looking to find more grip for the climb of the cage.
Oh, look at this here. Arm wrench.
Focusing on the shoulder like that can be felt all the way to your fingertips.
And all he has to do is finish getting over the top of the cage, and he's home free.
He's so close, he can taste it just a little further.
Counter. He knew just what to do.
Made it to the top of the cage. The win is close at hand.
But not as close as you think. Both feet need to touch the ground. And now Jay is getting beaten down.
And Jay needs to find an opening fast.
He's good and he knows it. So, he's gonna flaunt it. Look at Flores getting the crowd involved.
Ooh, stiff punch.
Hoisted up, powerbomb, desperate situation. Simple but effective technique to get out of there. Incoming! My gosh, sent careening into the steel.
Looks like he just got rocked there.
Yeah, Jay had him well measured.
Oh, look at this here. Arm wrench.
That could produce a dislocation or at the very least, a pinched nerve. Oh, that can dislocate something.
Buster! He's looking to climb the steel cage now.
It's never easy climbing the cage like this.
Oh, man.
Beginning the ascent of this steel structure. Impaled by a spear. Solid bit of defense on his part there.
Oh, look at this here. Arm wrench. And that damage to the shoulder could be an ongoing factor now. It might limit range of motion in the entire arm. Climbing, headed for the top of the cage.
The summit of this steel cage is in sight, gentlemen.
Using the top rope to start the climb.
An One chair on the cage.
Oh my gosh, what impact!
And he crashes back down before getting too far.
This deep into a match, even a shorter fall hits twice as hard. Obviously drained from the climb, but he's got to power through.
Oh, knee! Lights out. And Jay is being picked to pieces here.
Yeah, Jay needs to rethink his...
Here we go. Brain Buster. Jay is out. That is it.
Oh, gotta keep your balance, man. Trying to scale that cage wall. Bullets is feeding off the WWE Universe.
Victory could be close at hand, but first he's got to get himself over the top of the cage.
Oh, this is the hard part now. He better know what he's doing.
Here are your winners, MJF and Hector Flores.
I know you're not the cordial type these days, but you still haven't told me if you like the gift I sent you.
I've been putting it to good use. Just ask Shinsuke and Rikishi.
No,
Thank me. For what?
you did an excellent job warming up the crowd for my client's main event title defense later tonight. But more generally speaking, I wanted to thank you for everything that you've done since the Raw after Mania. When you weren't sulking away in your gym fighting nobodies, you wasted precious time going around the world searching for something that was never there. In the meantime, my client, Braun Breaker, was growing stronger, successfully defending his championship against every top competitor WWE has to offer. So I thank you, not for anything you've done, but for what you haven't done. See, when you turned down my services, that was the best thing that ever happened to me. If we had worked together, you would have dragged me down with you into your world of failure and depravity, just like you have with your sycophant, Hector Flores. Yeah, don't think I haven't noticed what you've done to him. So that's it. 2 simple words from preventing a downward professional spiral that I may have never recovered from. Thank you.
I have 2 words for you, Paul. Braun's finished. When I get back to Raw, your client will be no match for what I've become. I will take his title, bury him with that shovel, and you will be left with nothing. And that's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
I gotta say, these conversations are getting more and more difficult.
No one's forcing you to talk to me.
No, but I feel an obligation to say something. To make sure you're... Look, I'm not here to say I told you so, but since we last spoke, you've lost your title. That was a direct consequence of you taking things too far.
Let me guess. But it's not too late to change.
It's not. And if you decide to make that change, I'll be waiting to support you the entire way. You have my word.
You can keep it.
I told you I'd be ready. That was a hell of a win we just pulled off.
We? Let's not get carried away. I did most of the work out there.
Still, I think we might be onto something. I've heard that we're next in line for a shot at the tag titles.
I'm focused on the WWE Championship.
Why not both? Imagine having a title belt on each shoulder. That is, if you're on board.
Actually, I'm not on board, Hector.
Okay. We can put off the tag title match.
Stop saying we. I'm not on board with going after the tag titles because I'm not on board with you. I am sick and tired of carrying you around everywhere I go like some kind of parasite, sucking every ounce of success out of my veins. Do you think I forgot that you cost me my United States title? With where I'm headed, I can't afford to have you hold me back anymore.
I was the only one who stuck around at your wrestling school. I dealt the deciding blow that set us on this path. Then I helped you terrorize SmackDown. I sold my soul for you. I thought that meant something.
That's the difference between you and I, Hector. You think I know. And I know I am done with you.
Yeah? Well, I know you'll pay for this someday. Karma's coming.
We'll see. In the meantime, I'm gonna do what I came back for, and that's win the WWE Championship. Without you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the greatest WWE champion of the 21st century.
That's right. And I will be champion again now that I've broken every branch of the bloodline family tree. Not to mention dropping that dead weight Hector Flores. You guys pay the electric bill, Saxton? Anyway, I'm not talking about Hector ever again. He's the past. And what I want to talk about is the future. Me beating Braun Breaker for the... What the...
We're here. You've damned yourself, turning your back on the light. Now, the darkness is coming.
We're gonna wrap things up.
Just think, in a different timeline, you and me are talking trash to each other about our upcoming tag team championship match.
I'm living in this timeline.
Oh, I know. After you and your little minion managed to steal one from the Usos, all anyone was talking about was, "Oh no, the New Day must be shaking in their boots." Instead, look at you now.
You should be counting your blessings that I dropped, Hector.
I bet Hector's counting his blessings now that the Wyatt Six are after you.
Come on, you don't believe in all that smoke and mirrors.
Looked like you believed at the press conference. Imagine, you suffer a nearly career-ending injury, come all the way back here, and now the Wyatt Six are gonna snuff your comeback out in an instant.
I'm not afraid of the Wyatt Six.
Not yet. See you around, if the Wyatts don't see you first.
You wanted to talk?
No, I want answers. What are you going to do about the Wyatt Six?
What do you expect me to do? Use my special Wyatt 6 hotline to give Uncle Howdy a jingle and ask him to take it easy on the archetype?
I expect you to do your job. Your top act just got ambushed at a press conference.
My top act? Is that what you think you are? All you have managed to accomplish since darkening my doorstep is bullying the weak, attacking a legend, and kicking the one person who had any respect for you to the curb.
Fine. So how about you trade me to Raw? The only reason I returned to this cesspool of a company was to get my WWE Championship back from Braun Breaker. And I can't do that here.
I'm afraid running away is not an option.
Then put me in some matches and I'll show the entire world I don't run away from anything. Including some cheap scare tactics from the Wyatts.
You'd be better off staying home. But that's not an option, is it?
Here comes the Bruiserweight.
And his opponent from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 205 pounds, the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne!
Very rare. And here we go with Pete Dunne. You can already see the intensity in his eyes.
An absolute master of...
Hold on now. Showing a complete lack of respect right there.
And you have to think that unsportsmanlike display might come back to haunt them.
You know what? I really hope it does. Shoved right off. Oh, look at this here. Arm wrench.
The Archetype's recurring nightmare is back.
Looks like a Wyatt 6 fake out this time. Still effective.
Capitalizes on Dunne's mistake.
Oh, Dunne sent hard to the outside. He's starting to get up, but he might be put right back down.
And he gets delivered back into the ring. He done, sets it up. And you don't just do something like that to win a match. You do that to inflict punishment.
Just barely more than one. What on earth are we witnessing?
Here we go.
Knee drop. Directly into the pin attempt. That was not even close to keeping him down.
Launched right out of the ring. And he's going to the outside, which will start a count out.
Painting a mental bullseye on his opponent. This is going to be hellacious.
Oh, look at this here. Arm wrench.
You have to protect your shoulders from hits like that. You don't want to compromise your ability to throw a punch or lock in a hold.
He's rising back up, but doesn't look good.
Oh, trying to make that arm useless here.
An injured shoulder puts you below square one. This is a smart strategy here.
An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner, and
The Archetype just tore through this match, focused.
If the Wyatts get involved in this one, don't say I didn't warn you.
Dropping the gloves right away. We got a hockey fight on our hands. Talk about a hot start. These two aren't looking to have a friendly competition here.
Yeah, this is going to be a...
Now what?
The WYATT 6 are a shadow the archetype can't outrun.
Uncle Howdy is in the ring. Caught with a clubbing blow in the middle of the attack.
Oh, Uncle Howdy getting worked on right now.
Uncle Howdy's put...
And he goes for the pin. He forces a break before the count of 2.
Making sure this one doesn't end there. He slipped out of the way there.
And a stomp to the gut. Discus lariat.
Spine buster. Counters to gain the advantage.
What a textbook moonsault.
Trying to find his bearings, but it looks like the end is near.
Send to the ropes. Baseball slide. Wow! Hurricanrana.
And he's able to fight Angel off.
Powerbomb position. Up we go and down across the knee. Oh, here we go. Buster. Force going directly to the dome. That'll leave you seeing double for weeks.
And this one is over.
Here is your winner, MJF.
There's an eerie feeling in the building, but maybe that's just me.
It looks like Shinsuke Nakamura's game face is on tonight.
And with one single blow from Nakamura, your lights can instantly go out. That is how impactful and powerful his strikes are. Consider yourself lucky if Shinsuke doesn't take your head clean off.
That's no overstatement, especially considering how ruthless Nakamura is in battle.
Yeah, and waiting across the ring from him is a superstar with intense animosity for anyone who steps in front of him.
And now gets in position to wrench the arm.
Gets underneath and into the arm drag.
Shoulders down, pinning predicament.
Now what?
The WYATT 6 are a shadow the archetype can't outrun.
Uncle Howdy is in the ring.
Hold on, what's this?
Sister Abigail. Look at him trying to play hero here.
Here's the pin. Oh, he kicked out.
And frustration might be starting to set in.
Oh, just bludgeoning the competition with that blow.
Side slam.
Nice.
As he finds his footing, he's looking completely lost.
Oh, quick way to respond with the reverse.
And a quick schoolboy.
shoulder up, and the referee ends the count.
And so this thing is still going. The battle continues.
Oh, he timed that counter well. To the gut. Flatliner! Single leg takedown. He's able to reach the ropes and force the release. Nakamura gets the counter. Hits back against Nakamura.
Head down there. Stack pin.
Oh, look at this. Reverses the leverage. An exhausting match, but a victory he'll savor forever.
Here is your winner, MJF.
Do you need something, Truth?
I'd like not to be smacked by a shovel. I probably didn't make that clear last time.
I'm a little preoccupied with other business to waste my time on you.
That's good to hear. Wait a second. Are you a ghost? Because if you are, legally you have to tell me.
Do I look like a ghost?
I don't know. I never seen one. That's why I had to ask. But you're getting messed with by the WYATT 6, so I don't know what kind of supernatural stuff you've got going on.
The WYATT 6 have not turned me into a ghost.
That's good. Being a ghost would be hard. You wouldn't be able to pick up your sandwiches. That's probably why ghosts never have picnics. What were we talking about again?
The WYATT 6.
Why would you bring them up? Now I'm going to have nightmares. One time, I sat in the chair that Uncle Howdy was eyeing, and that night, a strange man was standing in my bathroom. It was just my reflection in the mirror. But still, I learned my lesson. You don't mess with the Wyatts.
Well, they messed with me, and they have no idea who they're dealing with.
No, dawg. They know exactly who they're dealing with. You think this is just mind games? They're trying to balance something. After everything you did to me and Rashiki and Jamie Uso, you brought this on yourself.
Bring it on. I'm not afraid.
That's cool, but you will be. Can you go stand somewhere not next to me for a little while?
The WYATT 6 have been interfering in every one of my matches! This is an unsafe work environment!
It is the height of irony that you would complain about the safety of WWE superstars after you literally attacked a legend in his home with a shovel.
I had my reasons.
And the WYATT 6 have their reasons for what they're doing to you.
I didn't do a single thing to them.
Well, you've done plenty. You announced your arrival on my show by breaking a man's arm. You assaulted Rikishi. You abandoned your partner. Again and again, you have gone out of your way to do the wrong thing in order to prove some kind of point.
You want to blame the victim? Fine. If you are incapable of taking care of the WYATT 6, I'll do it myself.
Tongaloa has his work cut out for him tonight with a bizarre Joe Gacy.
I do not see how someone starts following Uncle Howdy when you end up looking like, oh!
The archetype from behind. What a cowardly attack.
Cowardly? Have you seen the way the Wyatt Six have been harassing this man? Gacy and the rest of these freaks deserve everything he gives them.
What is Adrian Butler doing? This isn't a match. It's an assault.
The Wyatts have been interfering in the archetype's business for weeks. It's about time they face some consequences for their actions.
Are you kidding me, Wade? The Wyatt Six are the consequences, and it's time the archetype paid.
Down across the knee.
And he's pulled the ring apron up, looking under there for something.
Going for the classics and grabbing a steel chair.
The Wyatt Six have been going after the archetype for weeks, and now he's out for revenge.
Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way. This is beyond personal now. This is about putting the competition out of action. Oh, watch out. There's a seat for your face.
Come on, this has gone way too far.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. And driven into the chair.
Landing on that chair might have just rearranged some body parts.
He's going up.
From the top.
Taking a flight to nowhere.
To take that risk and completely riff like that significantly decreases your chances of victory tonight.
My God! Did you hear that chair shot? Ooh. Steps.
That'll make you reassess some things. Powerbomb position, up we go, and down across the knee. Oh, here we go.
And that'll about do it, folks.
The archetype just told the Wyatt Six that the hunters have become the hunted.
But what's he gonna do if he catches them?
Uncle Howdy! I'd say we can call you the Wyatt 5 now, but I lost count of all you weirdos years ago. However many of you are left, Joe Gacy isn't one of them. If he wasn't knocked out cold right now, he'd tell you that I'm not afraid of your smoke, or your mirrors, or your dumb Halloween masks. You freaks are just rungs on my ladder back to the top. I don't know if you picked my name out of your stupid hat, Howdy, but that was the biggest mistake you've ever made. Next week, SmackDown, you and me. Let's finish this. I am not running from you. You should be running from me.
The passion of the archetype is at hand. Or maybe it's a crucible. What do you think?
I think I'm surprised you and the rest of your sideshow showed your faces before I expose you in front of all your fireflies tonight.
Exposed. What we see in others is what lives within ourselves. When you got hurt, all the invincibility was stripped away in an instant. You are nothing but a sickly child. He's still in there, isn't he? I can see him.
I'm not one of your pet psychos. You can't get in my head.
You don't see it, do you? We're already there, playing with all the broken pieces.
I have a surprise for you. The only thing breaking tonight is you.
That would be a surprise. but not as big as the one coming your way. Your fate is already sealed. Soon, you'll see.
The Archetype called out Uncle Howdy tonight. He might live to regret it. A hush just fell over this arena. Uncle Howdy is here. Demanding a match with Uncle Howdy is a whole lot different than actually standing across the ring from him.
The Archetype looked like the dog caught in the car. Man has no idea what to do with it.
Do not underestimate the Archetype. If Uncle Howdy does, all the smoke and mirrors in the world won't save him from looking up at the lights when this match is over.
Big lockup.
And a stop to the gut.
When the Archetype turned his back on the WWE Universe and embraced the darkness, he found the WYATT 6 waiting for him, and now has to overcome Uncle Howdy. Caught with a punch. He's no longer looking at his best.
It's not like he came here to dance. He came here to fight. He knew the risk.
He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor.
Delivered into the barricade.
Boom! A forearm smash. And now Uncle Howdy is getting beaten down.
Uncle Howdy has to weather a storm here. Holy, meet the barricade.
And he gets set back into the ring. Howdy with the counter. He's able to break through with an attack of his own.
Uncle Howdy got tired of being pushed around and wants to gain the advantage now.
Saw what was coming. Got out of harm's way.
Daphne LaShawn with the count. What the?
What's going on here?
Where is Uncle Howdy?
And who is that freak referee?
It's like the Archetype is looking into a carnival mirror of himself.
That's Hector Flores. That's the Archetype's former partner.
Look out!
Sister Abigail!
Not again.
Daphne's back. What is happening?
Uncle Howdy with the most bizarre victory I've ever seen.
Was that even official?
I don't think that this is the last the Archetype has seen of his former ally and Uncle Howdy's newest follower.
The weak, the weary, the abandoned and the betrayed. It was you, Archetype. It was you who delivered our new brother to us. Tonight, Hector Flores has been reborn. Because now he wears a new mask. The mask of a beautiful black butterfly, spreading his wings, letting his shadow fall over you. You wanted the dark. It wanted you too. Welcome home.
Did you know? Did you know?
That your former partner joined up with the WYATT 6? Absolutely not. But I'm not surprised either.
What's that supposed to mean?
You took a kid who worshipped you to the precipice of the best moment of his career, only to cast him aside with barely a word? You had to know he'd go looking for another mentor.
Hector Flores was a parasite, stealing glory while I did all the work. He wasn't worth my time. But now, he and the Wyatts are costing me matches, and I want you to do something about it!
I made the match you wanted, and you lost. What else would you have me do?
Finally pull the trigger on trading me to Raw.
Other than that, if you want an excuse to run away from Hector and the Wyatts for a shot at Braun Breaker, you can try qualifying for the Rumble, like everyone else.
How am I supposed to qualify for the Rumble when I can't get through a match without the Carnival coming to town?
That sounds like a you problem. And as the GM of SmackDown, I have a long enough list of me problems already.
Okay. Try this on. The hell with you. The hell with the Rumble, and the hell with the WYATT 6. I'm going back to my wrestling school. If they want to take a shot at me, let's see how they do without all the WWE special effects.
Well, that just solved one of my me problems. Best of luck.
What are you doing here, Heyman?
So aggressive. You know why I'm here. Business. WWE Championship business. The kind of business you used to be in a long, long time ago.
That's the only business I'm in.
It looks to me like you're playing an entirely different game. Something with ghosts and ghouls and goblins. Are you really going to take a walk right before the Royal Rumble?
Don't you worry. Braun will get his sooner or later. The Wyatts and Hector are just a speed bump.
A speed bump or an exit ramp? Because I just heard the archetype is tucking his tail between his legs and running away from his problems. Deja vu all over again.
I'm not running away from anything. This is just a strategic withdrawal.
I was wrong about you all those years ago. You never had it in you to be a Paul Heyman guy because you don't have the balls.
Tell me that after the next time I face Braun.
Hector? I knew you'd come here. You have to think you're in control.
I am. take that ridiculous thing off your face.
This is the face that you gave me.
I am not the villain here. I helped you when you were nobody, when you were nothing. I gave you a hand up, and this is how you repay me?
After Braun buried you, I taught you to embrace the underground. We struck down mortals and legends with your wicked spade. You cast me aside like a broken tool.
So you got sad and ran away to join a cult? You're weak. That's why I dumped you. Weak and stupid. Did you really think you could come into my house and threaten me?
Your house? This is not your house.
One, two, that's it, bring it!
Adam? How did you get here?
Through the door? What is with you?
Did you see any of that?
All I see is a guy standing by himself in a wrestling school without any students. What happened to you?
It's the Wyatts and Hector. They're coming after me, and they...
Stop. Just stop. This isn't about the Wyatt Six. It's not about Hector. This is about you. You went after Jay's dad, man. With a freaking shovel. That's not you.
It was the match with Braun. That match? That humiliation? I can't get it out of my head. It eats, and it eats, and it eats me alive. All I see when I close my eyes is Heyman and Braun looking down at me. So I went down into the dark, just like Uncle Howdy said. Now, it's too late to get out.
It's not. It never is. But you have to make the choice right here and right now. A choice about the legacy you want to leave in this business and in this world. And this could be the last chance. You have to decide what kind of person you are.
I know exactly who I am. Oh. That's right. Go back to WWE. Tell Heyman, tell Braun, you tell them all! I'm coming for them!
Before you say a word, I have a limited amount of time and an even more limited amount of patience for you. If it were up to me, you'd already be suspended.
Well, it looks like you've been overruled, because I'm still here taking up your precious time.
Yes, time I should be using to welcome the man who actually won the Royal Rumble, Cody Rhodes. A superstar who clawed his way back with grit, not temper tantrums. That's where my energy's going. Not into cleaning up after whatever meltdown you've got brewing this week.
Got it. I'll save the chaos for after the Cody Rhodes celebration.
Look, for some unfathomable reason, Hunter and the board feel like, despite the fact that you attacked a general manager, that I'm supposed to give you another chance. So this is your chance. Keep the chaos off my show. And maybe you make it to WrestleMania without burning this bridge down too.
Oh, I'll be at WrestleMania. In the main event. Taking the title off Braun Breaker.
Well, between us, I've got it on very good authority that Cody Rhodes is announcing he's facing Braun at WrestleMania. So I'd suggest tempering your delusions.
I'd suggest you remember what I do to GMs who get in my way.
I don't like where this conversation is going. So I will say this, and then you will leave my office. You are opening SmackDown in a match against LA Knight. Be good, follow the rules, and keep the chaos off my show.
Sir, yes, sir.
Here comes a man who has sent a message to every authority figure in WWE.
Now here's someone ready to storm into a fight. First one to enter, last one to leave.
And his opponent.
This version of the archetype does not wrestle with guilt. He wrestles to win. And that makes him dangerous.
You can be dangerous without losing who you are. That line he crossed with Pierce might be the one he can't come back from.
This match with LA Knight won't define his legacy, but it might tell us how far he's willing to fall.
Turning the tables, chinlock applied.
Gets out and goes on the offense with a hammerlock.
Big takedown right there.
Oh, just driving that knee to the gut. Insult and injury. Brutal combination.
And they're going shot for shot, low for low. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Barely anything left, but still slugging away.
You can just see their arm is getting heavy after all this.
This has turned into a violent game of chicken. Who's going to step off the gas first?
Right to the face.
Kicks right to the midsection. Opponent dropped in the corner, unloading. You can feel the resentment building with each stomp there. He catches Knight with a counter. Clothesline. The former archetype is looking to make a statement, but we're not sure what kind of statement he's looking to make.
Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
He's taking things outside now.
And I think we all know he only has one thing in mind here. That did not look good for LA Knight at all. Good luck.
Well, good. The officials saw that happen. Foreign object used.
What the hell was that DQ out there? I didn't want to give you a second chance. I was told to. And you just made the entire board look like fools for pushing me into it.
You told me to be a good soldier. You should have realized I'm a general.
And yet here you are, causing chaos instead of leading anything. You think there won't be consequences? That you're above the system? You're not. You're in it. And now you're mine to deal with.
Then deal with me. Just don't be surprised when the system breaks trying to hold me down.
You're not as invincible as you think. Cody Rhodes didn't need to break the rules or burn bridges. He earned his WrestleMania shot the right way. That's why he'll be out there in the spotlight. And you're in here making excuses.
Well, well. The great comeback continues, I'll admit. I thought maybe you'd finally found that missing gear, that killer instinct that turns contenders into champions.
Funny, I was thinking the same thing about you. Thought you finally learned not to underestimate me.
I don't underestimate you. I understand you. You run hot. You talk big. You make noise. But when it matters most, you crumble. Like a forgotten statue years past its relevancy. That's why you're watching your shot vanish into thin air while Cody Rhodes has the chance to write his own ending at WrestleMania.
You almost sound like you're rooting for him.
Oh, Cody Rhodes is going to lose at WrestleMania to my client, Braun Breaker. But he'll do it under the lights, in the main event, with the world chanting his name and singing his song. And you will be back here, still trying to figure out how the story moved on without you.
I don't need a spotlight to shine, Paul. I'm the damn fire. And this fire will keep burning until I get my shot against Braun.
Sure, face it. While you act out and spiral, the window on your comeback is slamming shut. Late means last, archetype. And in this business, last means left behind. Hey, have fun watching Braun and Cody at WrestleMania.
And now the GM of SmackDown, Nick Aldis, with what we suspect will be an announcement about WrestleMania.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome the winner of the Royal Rumble and the man who will main event WrestleMania, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Here we go, Cody Rhodes on SmackDown for the first time since punching his ticket to WrestleMania.
Cody is really milking his intro, isn't he?
More than usual.
I don't like the looks of this.
Looks like we had our own Rumble, didn't we, Cody? It doesn't look like we've got a Royal Rumble winner after all. That complicates WrestleMania, doesn't it?
That's enough! You are gonna face severe consequences.
Oh, what's that, Cody? I should be the next challenger for Braun Breaker? You want me to take your spot?
Cody's got some fight left in him.
I'm afraid you mean had.
Make the match of this.
You will never get a shot at WrestleMania. You are suspended!
We need medical attention back there immediately. That crossed a major line.
Something tells me the archetype isn't finished crossing lines.
Our thoughts are with Cody Rhodes.